자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, 오늘 NBA 2K20 포틀랜드 대 LA 레이커스 경기 12월 7일 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 포틀랜드 홈 경기고요. 네, 바로 경기 들어가 보겠습니다. 근데 포틀랜드도 좀 꽤
To
좋은
assign a
애들이
play
있기
to a
때문에
player, scroll to the player you want to assign and then press the lob pass button.
호락호락하진 않을 것
Then
같네요.
select the player you want to assign that play to and press the pass button. This will select the player and send you back to the playlist to select the next play. Scroll down to the next play you want to assign and press that lob button.
At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 00. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away. Well, I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Portland, 10 games behind.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
나이스.
They do look like they're
역시
the
우리
same
르브론.
kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Hood out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, down low. Now Hood, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Clock is at 3. Lillard misses. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Lillard finds Anthony. And it's Hood in the corner. Kicks it out to Lillard. Portland again missing.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And Davis puts it in.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's the teardrop.
Oh.
And he recovers it. Hood with it. Now Green defending. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Bucket is good.
Nice decision right there from Hood. He assessed the situation, just simply took what the defense gave him.
It's LeBron with the drive. Left side Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They kick it out to Green. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look.
Nice.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
To the inside, McCollum. The shot comes out. Great D that time from LeBron. Now the pass to Davis. James kicks to Davis. Back to James over Lillard. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Anthony finds Lillard. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Insane body control from Lillard. Remarkable at scoring in traffic.
LeBron with it. Now Anthony defending. Davis, the pass to James. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
어,
Off
데이비스.
target from the baseline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's the Lakers on the break. LeBron James on the wing. Covered by Hood. Anthony against LeBron. For three, Caldwell Pope. Good on the
나이스.
three-point shot.
아,
8 points for him.
홀드앤콕 3점
There's
좋다.
always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest
골든
guy?
스테이트로 경기할 때보다
Chris, you
훨씬
ever
난
played
것 같아.
alongside?
Oh man, by far is Jay Will. Jay
Was he?
Will, White Chocolate. He
Oh.
was funny before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was.
Nice,
He's a
shooting
funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality. A hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
Cullen passes to Lillard.
오,
That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And it's 8 points for Damian Lillard.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time
바로
out here.
3점대를
This,
주는
of course,
생각도
the
못했네.
first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
Off the inbound. Here is Cook. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's stolen by
아이고.
Little. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. He nails it, and we're tied up. Here is Cook. Outside, Davis. Pass to Cook. Launches it. Traps in
Nice.
the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Bazemore. He had 15 points last outing. The wide open shot by Little. And
아,
another
쟤네도
three for
3점
Portland.
세네.
Real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one drops for him.
Oh, showing off another dimension of his game right there. Howard looking confident, taking the quick shot.
Simons surveying the D. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. A floater. The rebound
Nice.
by Cook.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Caruso kicks to Davis. And the foul called on Scalabissiere. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Portland. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Last season, Kevin, the Blazers making the conference finals for the first time in almost 2 decades. They didn't think they'd make it out the first round after the injury to their center, Yusuf Nurkic.
Now here's Bazemore. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And so Bazemore nails both of them. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
They were connecting, and when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible.
Now here's Bazemore. Here's Azania.
와.
Knocked down the buzzer beater. And So it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball
포틀랜드도
instinct.
만만치 않아요, 진짜.
Responsibility when things go bad.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, at the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Anthony Davis. Also Howard out there. Rajon Rondo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. To the paint. And it's Davis finishing it off.
아, 데이비스 아직 쉬러 안 들어갔구나.
Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard from outside. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin. He's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rondo finds James. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Just 2 to shoot. Rondo's shot is off. As you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
Bazemore misses. Lakers leading by 4. Here's James. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Bazemore passes to Lillard. Tries a 3. Little can't hit.
And just not able to find the target from 3-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
Fans, just broadcasters, love to see teams get out and attack in transition. I'd like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, down that break, stifle that break.
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game. So anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score. Don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too right. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard from outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. It hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Hood against Caldwell Pope. Outside Anthony. Hood up top. Back to Anthony. Portland moving the ball. They need this one. Right side. No good. Lakers leading by 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the wide open shot from Green. 18 feet away and he knocks it down.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Put on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You see the understanding that Hood has right there. I mean, he has a strong sense for how to run screen and rolls.
To the inside, Howard. He's looking for James and finds him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Anthony.
Well, when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round proving even harder.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And under the microscope in Los Angeles, some questions about LeBron's leadership. Sitting apart on the bench and Chris courting other superstar players.
Well, I mean, and when you're losing, everything gets magnified, Kevin. We all know. I mean, LeBron's had his critics his whole career. He continues to prove them wrong. He just wants to get back on that winning track because that would do a lot to quiet them.
Cullen passes to Anthony. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by the Lakers.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Green finds McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
오? 오늘 자유투가 왜 안 되지?
Backcourts in Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And then for Los Angeles, Davis is checked in for LeBron. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. Here's Caruso.
야.
Rolling around and rims out. And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard in McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they can place these two playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height. But on their offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
And 1:01 left here in the second. They get it back. Back to McGee. To the middle. Goes up again. That's good from Davis on the assist by McGee. 8 points for Davis.
They tailored their offense around him. Let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Lakers have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. First one falls for an almost entirely new group here for Portland. Labissiere is checked in for Whiteside. Mario Hezonja comes in for Anthony. Little, he's checked in for Hood. And it's Kent Bazemore in for CJ McCollum. Bazemore for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Assistant, Anthony Davis.
Here's Hezonja. Portland no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous start for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He had 9 points and thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3.
블락 당했네.
일부러
블락을 당하네.
point guard position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. And it's McCollum in the corner. Over Caldwell Pope. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McCollum.
Oh, and McCollum, he's an exceptional shooter. He loves sticking it to the D when they're right in his face.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and final. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the
얘를
quiet
잘
fiery
막아야
guy
돼.
that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good-spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. The Lakers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Here's Lillard. Great D that time from LeBron.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
But yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete.
포틀랜드 3쿼터 파울 좀 많아지네.
LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And the basket by McCollum.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
That's good from Howard on the assist by Green. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And that's Howard's comfort zone, in close, near the bucket.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer, no good. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for 3rd on the all-time scoring list.
That might be a bittersweet moment for
팀반칙 걸렸기 때문에 쟤네.
Kobe supporters who've long held that the
아, 네, 유영님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. That's a 2 from Lillard.
와, 진짜 슛 잘 쏜다.
Lillard's got 10 points.
Love how assured Lillard is from his spot. He's a confident shooter. He likes pulling up from anywhere.
Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a time. Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA.
아, 네, 저 휴가 지난주에 갔다 왔습니다.
Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. In 3rd, the Lakers.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can
플스
do.
사셔서 잘 하고 계세요? 그때 플스 구매하셨다고 하셨잖아요.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what
나이스
time it is.
파워드.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Scal Labissière's checked in for Whiteside. Little comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Rodney Hood. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lillard attacking over Rondo. Lillard misses. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Come on, Kevin. The percentages don't do him justice. I mean, off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway. And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Caldwell Pope finds Rondo.
아, 롬도 너무 안 들어가는데?
Trailblazers trail by 10. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his third assist on the night. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Bazemore for three, and the Trailblazers another three.
포틀랜드도 끈질기네. 3점 진짜 너무 장난 아닌데?
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game from mid-range. You could argue he's the best, flat out.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Portland, and Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Rajon Rondo. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, coming up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Cook, good. Cook's got 7.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Lakers leading by 8. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Nasir Little picks one up.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now the wide open NBA style has unleashed his game.
Simons, the pass to Little.
아이고.
Lays it up and banks it in. Little's got his second bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Kuzma inside.
Nice.
Hezonja defending. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Little. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Little's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Down low, here's Little, and the shot goes in. He's got 10.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fade away.
와.
Nice shot by Simons. Simons has got his second basket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul.
오,
That is his
데이비스
first
다시
foul of the
들어왔네.
game. Bazemore with it. He has 6. Inside, stolen by McGee. Here's Davis. Can't get it to fall. The Trailblazers shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Portland.
Good on both.
아니 저거 그것도 아닌데.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. The Lakers on top, up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his.
Hey, look, offensively.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Cook. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Simons. Here's Whiteside. Pass to Simons. And it's off from 3-point range. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The pass to Whiteside. Now Little from outside the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Cook kicks to McGee. Kuzma outside. It's stolen by Little. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shut off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. The dish now to McGee. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Lets a floater go.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Kuzma. The feed to Davis. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Cook, the pass to Green. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Here's Simons. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Green kicks to McGee to the inside. They kick it out to Green. Passes to Kuzma. Davis down low. Anthony on him. Over in the corner, Green. No good from outside. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. Green against Bazemore. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, then he said they needed to blow it up. Instead, they stayed with it 52 wins, a 3 seed in the West.
Yeah, they just had the patience to keep building, adding pieces, and developing. I mean, this team is going in the right direction.
Good checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
동점까지 가면 안 되는데.
Seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
And that one, good. And that's now 10 points for LeBron.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Here's LeBron. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Oh, I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Portland no good that time either.
Well, it's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And they double up Davis. The tray. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That one's not going to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Green dishes to Davis. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Hits it.
나이스 콜드웰 포. 와, 중요한 순간에 3점.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Lillard against LeBron. And stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And they double up Davis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this.
Wow.
Kevin, back to you.
Wow, look at the damage
this man
is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Right when they need it the most. Seemed like he's getting all his points from behind that arc.
LeBron kicks to McGee. Caldwell Pope passes to James.
그렇지. 야, 역시 르브론.
So one free throw coming up.
Oh, come on, we all know LeBron is used to being fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus.
아, 저것만 들어갈 수 완벽한데.
Trailblazers trail by 8.
오.
And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Anthony.
야, 3점 안 쏘네.
5 assists in the game. Hood against James. And
Oh,
Davis
nice
puts it in.
Davis.
An elite passer in his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
It's McCollum on the wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's an experienced player in clutch situations. I mean, McCollum loves being the guy that takes these important shots.
And McGee kicks to James. Got a piece of it. Here's Hood. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
아, 또 3점 차.
Hood loves having the ball in his hands. And his team
일부러.
loves the bucket.
그렇지.
And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Full free throw is good from Lillard.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk
Oh.
your possession.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 3. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy.
그렇지. 저게 들어갈 수가 없지.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So
오,
the first one
다행이다.
drops, and that gives
4점
them a
차면 그래도
4-point
안전빵.
And one thing you can say about Green,
그렇지,
I don't
Green.
know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Having a hand up in your
Yes,
face
yes.
makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, go watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative
포틀랜드는
energy
끈질기긴
this
했다.
crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
자, 이렇게 해서 NBA 2K20 포틀랜드 대 LA 레이커스 12월 7일 경기 플레이해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.